Yeah. Pleasure's all mine. Thank you. You're welcome. That's right, I'm good. That's right, I'm good. Yeah, some songs do and some songs don't. Oh yeah, I think it's publication stuff. Publishers clearinghouse kind of stuff. It's nothing personal. Guidelines.
Hey Kevin, come on over here and tell him what time it is. Okay.
Oh, that was huh?
Get out of here. I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing the point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee and a joint, coffee and a joint. Coffee and a joint, coffee and a joint.
Why do you still come to the gym? You know, 75 years old, I mean, you did the Mr. Universe.
But for the same reason as why am I having breakfast today? I had breakfast yesterday, I had breakfast 10 years ago. Why am I still having breakfast? And it's like, why am I still sleeping? I slept 20 years ago, I slept 10 years ago. I'm still sleeping every night.
It's so rooted in who you are.
Exactly, it's the same as with training. Training is part of my life. It's that simple. Nothing will ever change until I die. I will be working out, and I will be having a great time in the gym, and I will be getting the pump, and I want to feel good.
Why do you still come to the gym? You know, 75 years old, I mean, you did the Mr. Universe.
But for the same reason as why am I having breakfast today? I had breakfast yesterday, I had breakfast 10 years ago. Why am I still having breakfast? And it's like, why am I still sleeping? I slept 20 years ago, I slept 10 years ago. I'm still sleeping every night.
It's so rooted in who you are.
Exactly, it's the same as with training. Training is part of my life. It's that simple. Nothing will ever change until I die. I will be working out, and I will be having a great time in the gym, and I will be getting the pump, and I want to feel good.
Why do you still come to the gym? You know, 75 years old, I mean, you did the Mr. Universe.
But for the same reason as why am I having breakfast today? I had breakfast yesterday, I had breakfast 10 years ago. Why am I still having...
I'm thinking maybe just a nibble to do, but I didn't eat dinner, so I gobbled down too.
It's mental jumping jacks.
I fucking blew it. Yo, I got to keep this conversation fluid. Yeah, too high to function. I'm feeling like a clown at a funeral luncheon. I'm a goner, man, I've reached my marijuana maximum consumption. Yeah, goddamn hors d'oeuvre through my knife for a curve. But I could be the hero.
Susan Collins supported Trump's medical.
And rally sick the last cup. Turns out it was my team's cup. Fuck. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance.
Fukushima.
I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside.
Oh, fuck. Ashima.
I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. What? Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Alright. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Yo, what? Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Yeah. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Alright.
Fuck a schema.
Coffee in the joint, yeah. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint. Yo, that's right.
Tradition. They're appealing to Christ. Paragraph. There it is again, appealing to God, that we may pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and sacred honor. And here are all the Christians.
I'd say
Bible
it, but I can't spell
Christians
it.
that signed all this. Okay. Well, that's pretty clear. What the country was intended to be. This country was intended to be a place that did not have foreigners rule over us, where we would rule ourselves. Look at the original document that all these guys died for. A lot of them did die for this. Fast forward to
Man, I'm terrible at smoking weed.
Sparkle Snookman.
That's okay. I'll handle it.
This is a Sparkle Snookman,
Thanks, y'all.
in case you're wondering. Sparkle Snookman is a foreign-born, literally just arrived here, has Indian parents, was born in Trinidad and Tobago, and came here and was immediately thrown on the bench by Joe Biden. Thrown on a federal judgeship bench. 0 people voted for Sparkle. I know this is going to come as a shock to you. But no people voted for Sparkle Snookman. Nobody cast a ballot. 77 million people cast a ballot for Donald Trump in order to have a database that checked to see if you were an American citizen, if you were on the voter rolls. And that's what President Trump established. Well, he didn't establish it, he just fixed it. It's called the Save Voter Verification System. It's been around for a very long time. But it's never worked. And what it does is it matches your voter registration against your social security number, and then the government can tell if you are a criminal alien. Sparkle decided that, all in all, the federal government has knowingly trampled on the privacy rights of the American citizens in a manner that threatens the sacred right to vote. This court cannot stand idly by while that happens. That's what Sparkle decided. From her deep reservoir of what it means to be a heritage American patriot and what our nation is and how our nation was founded. And she shares absolutely nothing, actually. The fabric of being an American, or the foundational principles and heritage of our country. I think it's perfectly acceptable to say that. There's something that is an American. There are traditions and morals and codes that go with being an American. There's something that is it's not a made-up term. We are a people. A people and a land founded, forged, and settled not by Sparkle Snookmans, and our founders clearly intended for us not to be ruled over and lorded over by foreigners. He said this in multiple reads yesterday, as it comes to Islam, as it pertains to India or Islam or any other alien culture. I don't care about what you do in India. Indians are like, India's great. Okay, great. Live there. Muslims are like, we love Sharia, we love Islam. Okay, great. Sure. Do you though? Because you don't want to live in an Islamic country. There are 50 of them. There are 50 Islamic countries that have a contiguous multi-million square mile radius around the globe, in fact. And they're all under Sharia law, and they all live under the Quran and Muhammad. And you can pick your flavor. I mean, there are dictatorships that are Muslim. There are republics that are Muslim. There are effectively colonies and collections of states. There are kingdoms. You can have your pick. You can just Baskin Robbins of Durka, right? Why choose the West? You already have that land, and that land works for you. Okay, great. Why come here? Why this place? We all know why. Because for every single Sparkle Snookman that comes here, Judge Sparkle decrees that America belongs to any random alien on planet Earth, just like our founders intended, says Stephen Miller. For every Sparkle Snookman, who, by the way, spent 3,000 hours pro bono representing illegals against deportations and removal proceedings. She just blocked the U.S. government from making sure those illegals weren't on U.S. voter rolls. Activist cosplaying as a judge. Every single time somebody named Sparkle Snookman makes a ruling that vacates the will of 77 million Americans, all 7 swing states, the absolute total popular vote of our country, the most dominant political performance of a Republican in my lifetime or yours, modern history, let's just say, since Nixon, I think. Every single time they do that, they erode not only the very governing foundations of this land, but also Christendom. Because that's what this land is based on. That's what our laws are based on, whether you like it or not. We have a Christian government. The founders focused entirely on Deuteronomy and the laws that God provided for the establishment of a righteous government. Equal justice under the law, that comes from Deuteronomy. Neither rich nor poor. That comes from the Old Testament. The separation of powers. It's all there. That's the foundation and actually the frictions in our society, the sparking and the instability in society is actually an immoral people trying to live under a moral system. It is a Sparkle Snookman's trying to exist inside of a moral system that our founders created, with one glaringly bitter caveat that I have, which is that the founders could have, I'm not saying I'm smarter than them, but if I had a time machine, I'd be like, just one more line that says you have to be a native-born American in order to hold a judgeship, or be in Congress, or serve in a federal capacity. Trust me, this is going to be a huge problem in the future.
Graham Flatner blamed women for getting raped. Flatner said to avoid rape, women should act like an adult for F's sake. He's an awful person.